What if I told you that many old photos have been photoshopped? But what are they trying to hide? Let's investigate.
This is not my world, 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 this is not my world.
So first I found this Instagram post and I really liked some of these pictures, and I asked the Instagram account owner to tell me where they got it from. So they gave me this link, and so I was like, okay, let's have a look. Now you can see that this tower was simply cut out from a background, and another background was just added here. Also it's crumbling apart from 1902. Now here's another one. You can clearly see the photoshopping here. Again, this item, this church was cut out from where it was before. The background is missing. Why did they do that? Again, here is the other tower that I showed you. I zoomed in to see it a bit better. We can clearly see that it was cut out. And the next pictures were about the Civil War. So I was like, maybe I can find these pictures. And I actually did. I found the military records in the National Archives under Civil War photos. I'm going to link everything as usual in the description of the video below under sources and credits for you to make your own research. But here's what I found. And this is not just going to be about photoshopping. It's all about the fakery of the history. I found more pictures compared to what was on Instagram or on Imgur. Here it is, the 29th picture of this archive. Gentleman sitting at some kind of waterfall, and they look like the slave masters to me, and they are just leisurely sitting around. This is the Civil War, okay? Now, here's the next one. Some soldiers playing and discussing things, eating. This is still the Civil War. I'm still looking for pictures where people actually fight with each other. Okay, now here's the next one. The picture shows us that there are these cannons being filled, and people are looking at the camera and they are waiting for something. Now again, if you notice, the background here is missing as well, so they photoshopped that out as well. I'm not sure what was happening here. Perhaps it was in a Hollywood studio and they just made it look like an old photo. It's quite possible. Did the Civil War really happen? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. These look like actors to me. Okay, here's another one. So as you can see here, the ridge, clearly a Photoshop work. And again, there's nothing in the sky, like the sky had to be removed. Perhaps because it was just a green screen, or there were all the Hollywood scaffolding as usual. Again, there are these guys, and there is this weird, very weird, thick, fat cannon, and they are just standing around, like, there's no fight. I haven't seen any fight photos, and I went through the whole album, and there was nothing. Now here's the next one. Look at that bad Photoshop job. I mean, anyone can make a better job than this. Look how it was cut out. I mean, really? You put this on the National Archives? And you tell us that this was real? I mean, give me a break. You know, there's this cannon standing there, and some tents, and they cut out the background. You know, like, what was here? Maybe there was some kind of UFO invasion, and they had to hide that. Or simply, as I said, it was just a setup scene, and you could see the green screen or the scaffolding. I don't know, but it's just really, really bad job. Now, here are people in the ditch, and again, there's no fight, everyone is leisurely. Okay, here's another picture, and we can see the soldiers sitting around on the mud, on the dirt, and nothing happens. So where's the Civil War? I'm still looking for the Civil War pictures. Where's the Civil War pictures? Please show me one Civil War pictures from the National Archive where actually people are fighting with each other. Okay? Now here I can see some more slave masters, and the slaves are digging the mud. I am reminded to the mud flood. Interesting. Let's have a look at the background. Again, clearly a Photoshop job. Cut out and paste. The background is gone. Next one. Another job. They just cut this out. You can see that there's nothing in the horizon. There's nothing in the sky. And again, everyone is leisurely, like they were actors, and I think probably they are. Some more pictures here. Very bad Photoshop job. Look at that. I mean, how bad you can make this? You know, there's nothing in the sky, and this is very badly done, cut out from the background just to hide something. What are they hiding? Now, here's the picture that probably I've seen in school. I've never been to the US, I'm just guessing here. There are all these dead bodies. And I'm not trying to joke about dead bodies or human suffering. I hate human suffering. I think it's really bad when people kill people. But did this really happen? I'm not saying that this is not a person and it is not dead, although that can be faked as well, right? Because these could be all puppets, and I think probably they are. But even if they are human beings, could it be that they just set up a scene where they just put makeup on them, look like just the usual movie scene? That could be one option. The third option could be that this was a reset, and all we see is that there are dead bodies, but how they were dead, who killed them, we don't see that. So it could be the monsters, the parasites who killed all these people. They just set them up. You know, we are going to the Civil War, and yet they were not fighting anyone. They were just murdered from their back. Who knows? I think either of that is plausible explanation. But to me, all of this look fake. Now, here are somewhat dead bodies. Again, you can make this in Hollywood, but it could have been just a reset. Again, there is no fight scene, so if they were able to capture pictures when there were dead bodies, when they were in the ditch, so why not the ones when they were actually fighting? Where are those pictures? Here's another scene from the same Civil War archives gallery, and we can see some reset pictures again. Okay, but how did this happen? Who did this? When? And why? I think these were the parasites. Again, some more pictures in the ditch. Again, no fighting, right? And bad Photoshop job in the background. Background is cut out again. Here you can see that. Some more marching. And nothing else. Like, where is the fight? I'm still looking for the fight. Okay, here's another one, and that was on Imgur. Look at that bad Photoshop job. I mean, a 5-year-old can make a better job. Look at these cutouts. Where is the fucking background, you know? So ask yourself, whatever you learned about the Civil War in history class, was it real? Did it really happen? Because all of these pictures look to me fake. Fake like hell. Again, they are just, you know, like there are some tents and some marching, but where is the fight? Another cutout background, nothing in the sky, right? Nothing in the sky, not even the sun. And these people just leisurely sitting around. It looks like a scene, a setup scene. Okay, so here's another one. No people on the streets. Looks like an after reset picture to me. And again, nothing in the sky, but if you look here at the tower, the church, clearly you can see the bad Photoshop job. It was cut out from the background to hide something. What is in the background? Is it a Hollywood setup, or are they hiding something in the sky? And this is the last picture from this gallery. And I really don't like to laugh at death and suffering, but I mean, look at this. Do they look like human beings to be? These are puppets, okay? These are stuffed puppets. They don't even look like human bodies, honestly. These people are looking at it, and then they have these umbrellas, so give me a break. So I was naturally curious and wanted to have a look what else we can find on the National Archives. And I found the World War I centennial, the commemorating the Great War. So I was like, let's have a look at this. And I wasn't able to download this picture, so I'm just going to browse here. And just stay with me. I'm just showing you what I'm going to find here. So there's diversity in World War I. Not interested in that. Training a soldier on the home front. That's not very interesting, I guess. I may look into technology and innovation. Medicine and war, maybe yes. And on the battlefield, I would be really interested to look into that. So let's see what they have on the battlefield. So keep in mind that it's going to be all about on the battlefield. So we should see some photos where people actually fight. Okay, let's go to browse photographs and textual records. Explore photographs. Let's see what we've got here. So I'm going to open a couple of these pictures on a new tab, just the ones that look interesting to me, and I'm not sure which one are the good ones. I'm just trying to do it, you know, ad hoc kind of thing. Gun crew, let's see. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So here's the first one. Gun crew from Regimental Headquarters Company, 23rd Infantry firing 37mm gun. Like they knew exactly. Let's put this on full screen. I just realized I could do that. There's a button. If it was working. So this website doesn't seem to be working too well, does it? Anyway, hope you can see this here. So I'm still looking for the battle moment, but these are people who have a gun. This guy also have a gun, and he's walking. They are, you know, kind of like, I'm not sure that position. They are laying, and that's it. You know, there's no fight here, so this could be a Hollywood setup. Next picture. German shell exploding within 10 yards of photographer. Okay, interesting. I could paint this, honestly. I mean, do you think this is like a real photograph? Give me a break. Next one. Again, these actors look like they are just trying out the gear. I don't think they ever use this gear, honestly. I'm not sure. You know, like, look at this. It looks like just a setup. Okay, so here is a guy standing. Handwritten World War I notes of Vernon Cheney, Senior. And again, we can see the background have been cut out for some reason, not to show something. Interesting, because something was circled here. Maybe that was a UFO and it had to be cut out. I'm not sure. They're not telling us. But that's it. And he's just, you know, standing on the mud. Lieutenant Earl Carroll, prominent composer. So we see this guy here sitting next to an airplane. And I'm still looking for the battlefield moment, but there's nothing. All of this is actors. Okay, so returning from a U-boat scouting party. They had a party, right? So these actors have parties and they show these pictures, and there we go. We have World War I. Alright. It's so funny, honestly. I like to check these things. I love to do this research because it sometimes really helps me with my mood, and I have good laughs, you know. It's really a joke, you know. This world is a joke, honestly. The more I learn about the fakery that is going up about everything, the more I think it is a joke. So here's one more picture, and again we see the result of the destruction, but we don't see the destruction itself, right? So again, we see how people prepare for the war, how they are set up for in the trenches, and we see the destruction of but nothing about the war itself, the battle. So interesting again. And obviously this could be just a reset again. Photograph of an American jeep entering the town of Houffalize, Belgium. So, okay, we have here a jeep, and what is said here? Route B not marked beyond this point. What is not marked beyond this point? Route B? Doesn't make sense that much. Again, some destruction, but again, we don't see how the destruction happens. Who was it? Was it truly the war, or was it just the parasites making another reset? So here's a photograph of a private first-class Margee room walking through a forest in Belgium. Okay, so let me get this straight. We have these war pictures, and they have to take a photo of a single soldier walking through the forest. Right? So, oh man. Why do I have to do this? Why don't you just give me a break? Honestly. Okay, so this lone soldier actor is walking through the forest, and yeah. No comment. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so photographs of Third Army infantrymen moving cautiously through the streets of Morcy, Belgium. Oh man, I'm losing it. So here, these army infantrymen moving cautiously in Belgium. Right, so This is World War One, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't noticed, yes, in winter, people can walk and they can put on, winter coat, winter jacket, and yes, they can have fake guns as well. Ruined tank used as a roof for a dugout. Zillebeek, Belgium. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Number 56 BO, Barack Obama. Photo section, British War Museum. Symbol BO, Barack Obama. Photographer, unknown. Recorded 7th of the 10th month, 1923. Taken 9th of the 20th month, 1970. Okay, so I guess the Americans read it in different ways. So this is the month and this this is the day, right? So, but anyway, recorded and taken is not the same date. Like, what the fuck? You took the picture on September 20th, but it was recorded in July 10 in a different year. I don't understand. What is this? What is this fakery? Ruined tank used as a roof for a dugout. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I already love it. Photographic mounting card. And there is this tank. And there's a guy going under the tank. So that's World War One, okay? Can't make this stuff up. Trench supports near Steenwoord, Belgium. Okay, so I still haven't found the battle pictures, but these people bring these trench supports, and this is World War One. They also have some balls on their head, and they look like they look like confused. Okay, so here's the next one. French citizen carrying Scotch soldier's rifle near Liken, Belgium. Now, prepare for this. Okay, so French citizen, that's, I guess, the French citizen. And I guess this is the Scotch soldier carrying Scotch soldier rifle. This is called Scotch soldier rifle. I'm not sure who is this one. Again, the bowl is on the head. Just for fashion, I guess. But where is the war? These people look happy. Havoc of war. Refugees, children. Belgian kiddies carried for by American Red Cross. That doesn't sound right. So, look at this. American Red Cross outing center on the coast near Dieppe, Belgium, where Belgian school children are able to spend the few happy moments they know. Okay, so what I see here is foundlings. Yeah, after the reset. That's all I can see. But maybe I'm just biased. I don't know, man. It's just getting to a ridiculous level. This fakery. These school children and the few happy moments they know. I mean, none of this look happy. So where's the happy moments? Does this guy look happy? This one? And they all have this uniform. They look really confused and they don't know why are they here. They were just told to come here for a purpose. American Red Cross, miscellaneous. American Red Cross nurses taking babies to shelter provided by the Ark, the La Panne, Belgium, when the town is shelled by the Germans. Okay, so it doesn't sound right to me already. American Red Cross, fake organization. Symbol, EU. Okay, I'm not sure if that was already EU back then, but it has the EU. American Red Cross, 5333 Freemasonry, 333. 1919, 9/11, again, 9/11, 2 11s. 1918 again, 9/11 with the 9 in the middle. You just have to mix and match. Description, American Red Cross nurses taking babies to shelter provided. We read that already here, so let's go back here. So let's see what's going on this picture. Nothing is in the sky again for some reason, but these nurses look like taking out babies of some other people. Talk about baby stealth. And it looks like to me they are just doing their job with the foundlings. American Red Cross Miscellaneous, the shelter for babies of the crèche. So, just an older lady carrying a baby. And older mud. What is this? 1111, transporting parts of boardwalk in Belgium, which is to be used over the muddy battlefields of Flanders. Okay, so they are telling us that it is the mud flood, basically. In other words, I guess. And, right, so where is the sky? In this time, they didn't have sky, or what? You know, sky was missing back then. In, when was this? When was this actually? Circa 1918 to 1981. Wow, that's quite a gap. So between that time frame, there were no skies, okay? No sun, no clouds. And these people are going with their horse carts, you know. And so what? Where is the war? French soldiers carrying soup to the frontline trenches. Okay, so again, I'm still not finding the battle, and they are showing these pictures where the soldiers are carrying soup. I mean, what the fuck? Maybe I'm just a bad researcher, right? I just don't find the pictures, the good ones, the ones that where the battle is actually happening. Maybe I just don't find it. Again, nothing in the background, like there's no sun, there's no clouds, nothing. Cut out background, that's what it is. And again, they're chopping wood, American soldiers in France. You know, Americans came to France to chop wood. And where's the war? Right, soldiers receiving pay. That's an important one, right? The actors have to get paid as well. Here are some people. What does this look like? What's the problem? What's the problem? You're getting paid. But what is this? Is this money? It doesn't look like money to me. So anyway, I'm still looking for the battle pictures. French interpreters and village girls. Right, so these are French interpreters and these are village girls. Okay, good for the war. Belgian peasant girl and Canadian soldier. So if you look at the background, again, nothing is in the background. No sun, no clouds. Again, cut out background. Just like made in Hollywood. And this guy is standing and the girl is almost kneeling. Looks like the next scene would be a blowjob. Interesting for a war. Canadian trench with German shell bursting overhead. Right, so this is bursting overhead. That's the first real life thing that I've seen. But this can be also Photoshop, right? We just put here this kind of cloud and that's it. I still don't see the big war here, right? No big war. It's just, they say US official and these people with the balls on their head. And that's it. And some clouds. And this is from the USA government. So USA standing for United States of America. You know what? It looks like to me it's United States of Actors. And that's it for me for today. I really had enough of looking at these fake pictures. If you support this message, become a member, donate, subscribe, comment, like, schedule a one-on-one with me. In any way you support me, you are cool. Oh, and by the way, you can also get my merch. Which fake photo was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one.
I'm just longing night by night for the other side to be alright, 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 alright.